Hey everyone, this is Hoodie Angel Brandon here today with the Sketchy Summer banner. On the legendary Hector banner, I was like, oh wow, there's nothing coming up that I really want to pull on that badly, so I'll just spend all my orbs. And then I dumped like 75 extra orbs I didn't need to on the green and got an extra release for some reason. But well, here's units that I actually want now that I have significantly less orbs. Oops. Anyway, here we have Takumi, Lind, and Camilla, and Tiki's here too. I know Tiki's like the chase of the banner, but I'm not that interested in her. Of course, being a Fates and Awakening fanboy, Takumi and Camilla are some of my favorites. I mean, Camilla was fairly obvious as a super probable candidate for a swimsuit banner, so I'm not really surprised. Takumi's a little more surprising. I do wish that they, similar to what my complaints with Legendary Hector, I wish they had done a little something a little different. I do like that at least they didn't make like Camilla another green tome or something, another flying green tome like her spring version. And Takumi is now a flying archer, but I think they could have gotten a little more creative. Takumi would have been a great candidate for a blue bow. Flying blue bow would have been awesome. Camilla, make her an infantry blue tome user. That would have been interesting. But I digress. And Lindy, I'm not like I don't know her, so I'm not like super interested in her, but I mean, she looks good. And her weapon is adorable, so I wouldn't be upset if she pity broke me with Takumi, but Takumi and Camilla are who I really want. Takumi, just have one to use, and definitely not to put him on a team with Summer Leo so they can be like happy together or anything. And Camilla, because I want another blue flying tome user because I just need more of those apparently. Probably going to make more flying teams for Arena Assault, but also I want an extra copy, so I want 2 of her, because I think Morgan would be awesome with her tome just visually. Of course, it is a beverage, but it is a non-alcoholic beverage because I'm not going to let my daughter drink and fly. That'd be parents, so let's dive in here. Man, green orb is tempting, but we're going to get these colorless going. Now, like I said, I don't really care for Tiki, but the other weapons, they're really cute, especially like their visual effects. It has the stars, which is just so adorable. With that said, I'm not wild about these weapons. They have built-in desperation, which is, it sounds cool on paper, but like the main skill that I'd want to run like desperation with is like Wrath, but these are all ranged weapons, so they can't have Wrath anyway, so it's a moot point. Camilla's tome has, I mean, basically, desperation on a tome is nifty, but realistically, for offensive tomes, you're probably just going to run Barblade. I guess if you wanted to run an offensive tome unit without worrying about providing buffs, or you're worried about panic play, I could see it having some niche use, but I'd probably just swap it out for Barblade. The bow is kind of cool, but like Brave and Fire Sweep bow exist, so I'd definitely rather run those on an archer that would use desperation, because Fire Sweep or Brave bow, you're going to guarantee a double anyway, where you don't have to worry about a speed check like you would with desperation. And Fire Sweep bow, if you're fast enough to double with desperation, you're fast enough to double with the Fire Sweep, and the Fire Sweep just makes it so the opponent can't counterattack, which is kind of the point of desperation, is that you get your 2 attacks in before the enemy can. And then Lindy's dagger, realistically, I'd rather just go with the more readily available daggers like Barb Shuriken, who I would actually like to pull some Kazes, Legalt as well, for that attack tactics. But like Barb Shuriken is just really powerful, being a killer weapon or a slaying weapon. And then like Rogue and Smoke Dagger have more like team support, which is kind of what daggers are more intended to be, I guess. So I think the Desperation Dagger is probably the best of the three, but I don't know. I'm sure there are some unique builds out there that can utilize them, but general rule of thumb, I think Desperation, while it sounds awesome on paper, probably won't be that amazing, because there's not a lot of B skills I can really think of that actually synergize with Desperation on a ranged weapon. But we are just getting absolute garbage from this, these colorless and blue pulls. But so that's my thoughts on those weapons, and then Tiki's breath is just stupid. I like, ugh. I think it's like heavy blade, built into a breath, and then also like effective against dragons, because why not? Like, seriously, why did this have to have so many effects? Like, I don't know. Of course, it's also got the standard dragon target lower of def and res, and then I think it has like defense +3 or something like that. I can't remember what stat, but it like buffs one stat by 3. It's just like, why did it need this many effects built into it? I don't know. But I mean, flying red dragon is kind of nifty, I guess. We just need a blue one. So I guess we're getting a flying Nowi soon. Oh no, we are down half our orbs already and have nothing to show for it. This is not turning out well. At least I got some Sakuras if I ever want to make a +10 Sakura, which I've been debating. Come on, show me something. Show me Takumi. No, it's this guy. And I still haven't gotten any Kazes or Legaults either, which were the fodder that they were kind of how I justified, like, yeah, I could afford to pull for Colorless because I need Kaze and Legault anyways for merges and attack tactic respectively, and naturally instead I get these guys. There's a reason we still hate Colorless, even though they are admittedly working on improving it. Like Kaze, Legault, Soth, Nana. This is my first one of her. She has like drive def. They're all decent steps at improving the quality of the fodder in the 4-star or in the Colorless pool, but it still is very painful with all these like random healers that don't really offer anything. And even like a lot of the dagger users and archers, like Saizo has like poison strike. Ooh, that's wonderful. Gaius has pass. So useful. Like there's just a lot of junk in the Colorless pull that makes it very painful to pull. I don't really need like any of this. Maybe I should have pulled that red just since I was already there, but there we go. I need like a Takumi and like 2 Camillas back to back. To back. 3 units. Come on. Nope. Well, there's my Legault. My first attack tactic. I've also got the 5-star one, but I don't know if I'm going to fodder him for attack tactic. Just since it's available at 4-star. I thought I'd have to promote him, but it's a 4-star skill for some reason, so. Another May. We are very quickly running out of orbs. And we got nothing here. Yeah, I'm glad that Camilla's like a blue tome flyer, because I was worried they'd like double up on like green and red and then she wouldn't have any blue coverage for a hypothetical Camilla emblem. But it's just funny to me that I've got Summer Corrin, I've got +10 female Morgan, and now I'm pulling for another blue tome flyer because why not? Ugh. Ugh. Well, I got some merges from my Robin and my Lucas at least. Guys, this is kind of painful. Well, you can't always be lucky, right? There we go. Alright, 13 orbs. This is the last round, probably. Colorless. We might have to, yeah, we'll probably have to do a part 2 of this later on when the banner ends, because this is painful. Oh, wow, 4.25. Well, there's 104 orbs gone. Thank you for watching this train wreck. At least now you know my thoughts on the summer banner. Until next time, this is Hoodie Angel Brandon signing out.